Hello. So I just had an experience I wanted to share. I took a trip to get some groceries, and when I pulled into the parking lot, I could have parked anywhere, and I had this feeling when I saw this one spot. There was a couple spots. I had this one spot open, and I just had this like funny urgency that I needed to just park there. Turned in, parked there, didn't think anything of it. Did my grocery shopping, came back out. My baby was hungry, so I put the groceries in the back, and I came around the side of my car, and there was an empty spot right beside me, and there was one of those tiny shopping baskets, and it had a bag of a grocery bag full with a big thing of strawberries and a big bundle of bananas just sitting there. And I look around and nobody's around, and I thought, oh man, somebody left their food. And in my head, I didn't think that, oh, I should take it home. Someone left it. I was gonna take it in probably to the customer service and just say this got left. But I had to feed my baby, so I'm just sitting there feeding my baby. And the next spot over is this really beat up old Bronco with a Washington license plate. And as I'm feeding my baby, the owners of the Bronco come out, and he's just kind of talking really rough and complaining about Boise for some reason, and putting oil in his vehicle. So I thought maybe they were just passing through, but I had this distinct impression that I needed to draw his attention to that fruit. I did not think it was his, because it was there when I got out there and he wasn't there. So I just said, "Hey, is that yours? Is that food yours?" And he looks at it. He's like, "No." He's like, "Oh man, it's produce." He's like, "That sucks that someone left that." He's like, and he stood there and he's like, "What do I do?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "It's not mine." um, and he just had this like internal like, I think he kind of felt like it wasn't right to take it or something. I don't know. And he's like, "What do I do? What do I do?" And I just kind of shrugged my shoulders, like, I don't know. He goes, "I really don't have any money right now, and I could really use the food." And I just kind of was like, "Whatever." And so he took it, and then he said, "Thank you," as if I gave it to him. And I thought, why would he thank me? Unless he thought maybe I would take it if he didn't. I don't know. I mean, my thought process was to turn it into Walmart, but um, and part of me was like, he just took food that wasn't his. But an overwhelming feeling came over me that that food was probably left for him, and I felt like I should have maybe said, like, maybe that food was left for you. Maybe you really needed it. And I didn't say that, but as I was driving home, I thought, if I were to have taken that food back in to customer service, it probably would have been thrown away because it had sat out in the sun. And I at least called Walmart and said some food was left out. Somebody took it. It wasn't there. So if somebody calls looking for their food, that's what happened to it. I at least did that, which might have been silly. I don't know. But I was telling my husband about what happened, and he said, wouldn't it be interesting or nice to know that every little mistake that we made, such as leaving your food in a grocery cart in the parking lot, was to benefit somebody else? Like that every mistake that we made would benefit somebody in some way. And I thought that's a good thought. That would be kind of cool to know if that was the case. The person who left the food has no idea what happened. They don't know this story, but I had an urgency to park in that exact spot and to bring his attention to the food, and I really believe that he needed it, and I really believe that it was probably Heavenly Father's gift to help him in some way. Anyways, so just a little story, but I just thought it was kind of cool, and I thought I would share with you guys. Anyways, I hope you're having a good day. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.